Hey everyone. So today we will discuss about the functioning of a new feature which is the report management tool, and today we will discuss how it actually works. So in the Bnody ERP system we have now in the procurement the report management, the procurement report setup, and in the procurement report setup we have the report management tool, which is now a very interactive, very user friendly tool. And we will just click on the update to design a report. We will just click on the report that is going to be designed, for example the sales bill, and after that we have to click on the add new if we are going to create a new design for that report. Okay, and after clicking that, this is the area which will be designed. This is the header, this is the body, and under that this is the footer. So these are the options which will be designed. And if the client want to use the template, so we have the templates as well. They can just use the, for example the footer, for example the body. Okay, and this is the header. So by just one click they will get the, for this is the header, this is the body, and now this is the footer. So these are all options which are in the template of the report management tool. Client can use them, and also client can modify them by just clicking on this option. Every field has some options. By just clicking on that you have these options to edit them. For example, you see the border of the red radius, the padding of that, the border style, the border color of that, the background of that. Okay, you see, so every option is available here. You can edit, you can modify every option, every field according to your need and according to your ease. This is a very easy and interactive design for our clients of the Bnody ERP system. You can also adjust the width, you see under that. You can also change the cell margins, you see. You can also select the border radius, and these are the border options. Okay, and also you can click on the settings option, and you can also add a background image for that, the whole footer, the background image. Okay, the background size can also be selected, the font size, the font weight, and other than the logo px can be also edited. Okay, and is footer on every page means that the footer, for example the footer is the client just want the footer with the background image on the last page of the print. For example the four prints will be make, and they just want to create the footer with the background image. Okay, or maybe the footer with the first page. So if they just want the footer on the last page, okay, so they will just click on like this no. And if the print is of 4 pages, so the 3 pages will not have the footer, and the last page will have the footer. If it is like this, so every page will have the footer. Okay, so the logo has also the pixels to adjust. The margin top is also have the pixels to adjust. The background color can also be changed according to the need of the client. Okay, and in the up, every option can be edited, can be replaced, and can be deleted. So for example clicking on this, the text can be aligned right, left. Okay, aligned, align the vertically, align the horizontal. For example we are going to, for example this is the logo. Okay, I will click on this, and you will see the logo is already center aligned. Now this is right aligned, this is left aligned, this is the border slide of that, the dotted for example, and for example, okay, and the border designs as well here. After that, this is the field, and we can click on this option to edit that. For example the background, it can be red. For example the border style, dashed, You see here the border width, for example 4 pixels. You see the border radius can also be, you see there, the width can also be, you see here. Okay, so every option can be replaced, every option can be edited according to the need of the client. And you see here, this is the design that we have already used by the template. And now if they want to, for example, they want to create their own design. For example, this is the sales bill, this is the add new, and now in the toolbox in the grid, so they will be able to design their own grid. For example, the row with 1 row and 3 columns, create new grid. Okay, we're going to create the header. You see 3 of the columns, and this is the 1 row. You can also add the data here by just going to the labels in the note fields. For example, the logo, see logo is added here, click on that. For example, the Antian, and any option you want to add, so that will be added here. There's no problem at all. And in the body, for example, you see in the grid, you can create, for example, 1 row, or maybe you can create 3 columns or 4 columns. You see under that, the data has been added here. So design can be designed in any way according to the need of the customer. Now we are in the body. Okay, let's come to the toolbox. Now we are going to create the design for the body, and we have left that. Under that, this is the body. Okay, so this is the body background, and you can also select the image for anything. For example, I have added this image. Image can be used here as a background size. For example, the 100% images have some not good pixels, so that's why that's not here. You can choose any other image example. Okay, so it will be as a the background image. Okay, you can select the background position, center, can select the border width, you can select the border type, the border radius, the font size, is table header if you want to select for the table header. Also you have the font sizes for that, which will be written there. So according to the need of the client, the body, the footer, and the header can be designed by their need and by their hands, and which is very easy now. Okay, you can just click on that option like this, you can adjust them like this. Okay, so these are all the options to align horizontally, align vertically, align of the text, the border radius, the width of that, the padding if you want to use the padding, for example this, if you want to use the padding of the y-axis. Okay, the border width, the border style for that, you see dotted style, the background, the border color, this is the dark blue, this is the background color, example this. So the client can design any option by using their own hands by just clicking on the toolbox. And if you want to choose the labels, so you are supposed to come to the notes fields, and the fields are here. You can just click on that. For example, here I'm going to add the address profile. You see the address profile has been added here. So it is all. Thank you so much for the active presence.